got too risky.
He's out.
5 bullets.
He's out.
Gone. He has to loot the box. Did he get anything? No, he didn't.
I don't know.
Hey there, gamers. Welcome back to the Gamers Corner, your go-to destination for all things PUBG Mobile Esports. Today, we're diving into the adrenaline-pumping action of the PMGO Finals 2024, focusing on the top 4 nail-biting end circles. Get ready for an epic ride. Hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling content. Let's dive into the heart of the action together. Kicking things off, we're delving into a heart-pounding end circle featuring the dynamic duos of Team Alpha 7, Falcons, and Reject Scarlet, alongside a formidable trio from the Vampires. Witness the tension build as players stealthily navigate the battlefield, only to erupt into chaos as the first shot is fired.
By throwing that utility C and they could possibly spot anybody. Everybody just crawling up, getting closer and closer here to Team Falcons, and at some point, somebody's gotta give. Somebody's gotta get knocked. Mafioso, here we go. Divine being able to spot somebody. Stone actually from Vampire Esports is gonna be able to spot Icy from Team Falcons. He's gonna get eliminated. Now it's just one player in there said, as Vampire Esports now gonna get spotted by Carrillo. He's gonna get eliminated. Carrillo being able to make up that switch. He's going to switch over to Reject. Are they going to be able to clutch this up? Oh my goodness, the switch there for Carrillo, but the last player from Reject is able to spot him.
It's a 1v1. Divine versus Newsy. This is for the chicken dinner. Schweppes able to call out Divine's position, but it doesn't matter. Divine knows his enemy's position. DBS in hand. It's the DBS 1v1 showdown. He confirms the point. Who's going to get this one? Right swing, left swing, shimmying back and forth, using what cover they can, and he catches him from the outside in the blue. Was not expecting that angle, and Vampire pops off there with that chicken.
Next on the list, we're treated to a showdown between the full squad powerhouses of IHC, Falcons, and Zebra Masters. Brace yourselves as these teams showcase their tactical prowess in a high-stakes battle for supremacy.
Team Falcons wasn't going to be able to spot him as he jumped out. IC is going to get spotted by Zebra Masters. Zebra Masters being forced here to take 2 different fights between 2 different teams, and it is going to be costly.
Zebra Master not going out without a fight, though. They're putting in work with all that they have. That knock on a rogue was critical. They've knocked both of these teams by themselves here. Meanwhile, Team Falcons, they have the huge advantage when it comes to the circle. They have the most real estate. Action's trying to sneak his way up with that DBS. It's anyone's game here. Here come out the nades. It's going to be up to Devil to hold a 1v2 situation. Zebra Master, Neil Zada coming on out with a DBS, trying to pre-fire. People are getting knocked all over the place.
And that is going to be it for IHC. It's only just going to be Neil Sada alive from Zebra Masters, and it's not looking good for him as he's going to have to go up against 4 players from Team Falcons. Team Falcons smelling that blood in the water. They're going to be looking to close this out, and here comes the push as Neil Sada is able to knock one, but it's not good enough as Team Falcons finally gets the win at the main event of the PMGO Brazil 2024.
Prepare for an epic clash as tabletoppers Reject Scarlet take on the formidable challengers, Vampire Esports, in a gripping 4v4 showdown. This is esports at its finest, folks.
That is one thing that's not going to happen. So, there is...
I like that out of Vampire. I don't know if you were able to catch that, but I like that Vampire is already starting to cause some damage there to those vehicles because they were able to spot him, which is going to stop him from possibly getting cover. And guess what? Schweppes is now going to be able to find a cover here. Vampire
they're going to push?
Is an aggressive team.
Really?
They could end up going for that push. Tony K, being the aggressor, is making the push and is going to try to get an off angle. He will have some rocks to work with. This is very aggressive from Vampire Esports as they do have 1 player behind them. Schweppes, Tony K, and Stone now right up there, but Tony K is going to end up getting knocked. 2 players are knocked there from Rejects, and Vampire Esports trying to make the push with the other players behind. Here comes the grenade from Reggie. Is this nade going to hit? It does end up hitting, and now it turns it into a 2v1 for Vampire Esports, the aggressor team, taking the fight to Reject. Who is it gonna win it here? There's only 1 player left from Reject. Can he clutch it up for his team and be able to extend the lead even more? Or is it gonna be Vampire Esports trying to hunt them down in the final matches of the PMGO? The grenade is gonna come through, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Vampire Esports with an unlikely win. They saw an opening and they went for it, Sute.
Saving the best for last, we have an electrifying in-circle showdown between Boom, S2G, and Smoke Gaming. Keep your eyes glued to the screen as the tension mounts, culminating in an epic 1v1 showdown that will leave you on the edge of your seat.
Rejects out in 4th. Alpha 7's fans are happy about that, but still, Rejects will nab up more points. Boom. Can they close this out? 2 of S2G, I believe, are down. The other player of Boom pretty much handling all of Smoke Gaming from their superior positioning. This is pretty much done for the side of Boom. Who's going to get second, though? S2G or Smoke Gaming?
That is going to be the question, and this is Circle 9. The zone's going to go down to nothing, so it is starting to close. Here comes the aggression from Boom, looking to soak up every single point. It's just Ray Z. Ray Z getting a nice knock, though. That was pretty huge.
Oh,
actually, Boom's in trouble. Now Boom can lose.
Yeah, he
Ray Z
got
can't
both
go down.
of them.
1 HP.
A 1v2.
He's got to get this.
It's a 3-way 1v1 right now, but S2G's getting the revive.
S2G is getting the revive. We could have back-to-back chicken dinners. Razy takes down Smoke. 18 eliminations from Boom Esports. Can they finish it out, though? Can they get the chicken dinner? It's going to be up to their final player in a 1v2 situation. You can see the player cams. You can see the focus. Can he hit these shots? No utility at all. And look at his vest and helmet. Completely busted. Oh, that one hurt. Here comes another.
It's
Hamzy.
done. It's done for him.
For 3. Oh, still alive. This is huge.
Popping those bandages. He needs every
can't
piece
peek.
of HP he can get.
Oh,
he peeks out, doesn't land the shots. He gets hurt and tagged instead. He's still got first aids, but they're circling him in. Razy down to that 1 HP, gets the first aid off. He needs a clean first knock. He can't get tagged at all, and that is exactly what he gets. He gets the clean knock, doesn't get tagged. Pretty much almost full HP. Gets the point confirmation too. Full 5 bullets. His UMP was down to nothing too, I think. He's got a couple bullets of the M4 and a couple bullets of the UMP.
Could he
Every
loot that
shot
box?
has
That's
to
the
count.
question.
I want to see them switch back camps.
5 bullets?
Too risky.
He's out.
5 bullets.
He's out.
Gone. He has to loot the box. Did he get anything? No, he didn't.
I don't know.
He's just got the first aid.
He's
The
got
best he can do is
nothing.
deny points now.
He's got nothing.
He can't win this.
Go
He
out
can't
the
win
blue.
this. He's got the pan.
He's got a pan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. S2G wins
Oh.
it. Back-to-back chicken dinners from S2G. But I'll tell you what, if you're a Boom Esports fan, you ain't too mad at that, baby.